Some videos don't look scary at first. They become terrifying only after you know how the story ends. What you're about to hear is a real story, and to this day, no one can fully explain what happened. It's a case that has baffled investigators, captivated the internet, and left behind a piece of evidence so unsettling, it's hard to watch just once. This isn't a fictional tale. This is a true account of a young woman's final, mysterious moments, caught on camera for the entire world to see. In January of 2013, a 21-year-old Canadian student named Elisa Lam decided to travel alone to Los Angeles. She was adventurous, curious, and like many young people, she documented her solo trip on social media, sharing her excitement with friends and family. Elisa checked into a budget-friendly hotel in downtown LA, known as the Cecil Hotel. On the surface, it was just another stop on her West Coast adventure. But what many people didn't know is that this particular hotel had a dark and deeply unsettling reputation. Over the years, the Cecil had been linked to a shocking number of suicides, violent deaths, and disturbing disappearances. It was even a temporary home to infamous serial killers. They searched the surrounding streets, showing her picture to anyone who might have seen her. But it was as if Elisa had vanished into thin air. Days turned into weeks, and with no leads and no sign of the missing student, the case was going cold. That's when the police decided to release something to the public, hoping it would generate a tip. It was security footage from inside the hotel elevator. It would be the last time anyone saw Elisa Lam alive. The video is grainy and silent, which only adds to the bone-chilling atmosphere. In the footage, Elisa steps into the elevator. She casually presses multiple buttons on the control panel, but the doors strangely refuse to close. She waits. Nothing happens. Confused, she cautiously peeks out into the hallway, leaning forward as if looking for someone. Then, she quickly steps back into the elevator, pressing herself against the wall, hiding in the corner as if trying to make herself invisible to someone standing just outside the doors. A moment later, she steps out of the elevator again. She looks left, then right, and then her behavior becomes truly bizarre. She begins moving her hands in strange, fluid patterns, almost like she's gesturing or having a conversation with someone or something that we cannot see. No one else ever appears in the footage. The elevator doors remain open, and Elisa's movements become more and more frantic, almost desperate. Then she walks away, and the elevator doors finally close. For 2 long weeks after the video was released, the mystery only deepened. Then, guests at the Cecil Hotel began to complain. The water in their rooms tasted strange. It had low pressure, a dark color, and a foul, sweet smell. A maintenance worker was sent to the roof to inspect the hotel's large water tank. It was an area that was normally locked and protected by an alarm system, strictly off-limits to guests. How did she climb into the water tank? It was 8 feet tall, and she would have needed a ladder, which wasn't found anywhere nearby. And perhaps the most chilling question of all, the maintenance worker had to open the heavy lid to find her. If the tank lid was closed, who closed it? The official explanation from the authorities was that Elisa's death was an accidental drowning. They noted that she had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and suggested she might have been experiencing a severe psychotic episode. But for countless people who have seen the footage, this explanation just doesn't add up, because that elevator video remains. And once you watch it, it's incredibly hard to believe she was alone. Some people believe Elisa was hiding from a real person who was pursuing her, someone who managed to stay just out of the camera's view. Others believe she was reacting to a hallucination, a product of her mental state. And some more superstitious observers think the Cecil Hotel itself, with its haunted history, played a sinister role in her fate. Whatever the real truth is, one thing remains undeniably clear. Elisa Lam entered that elevator terrified, and whatever frightened her so badly was never caught on camera. If you want more real horror stories that were never fully explained, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And remember, sometimes the scariest thing is what you can't see. Thanks for watching.